guys, it's Lynn again with Little Fit Nursery. I'm here with reborn baby Angie. She is the Laila Awake sculpt by Bountiful Baby, and she's a Realborn. And her artist is Samantha Rose-Harker. And guys, like, if you guys don't know the story of how I acquired this baby, I'm gonna just bore you for a second and retell it. But I wanted to also go ahead and change her into this really cute outfit by Just One You Carters. It's a 3-month size, so I anticipate it'll be a little bit big on her, but I just think her coloring suits it so well. She has very like kind of pale coloring, so I think pastels suit her really nicely. I think she can kind of wear anything, honestly. She looks good in everything, but yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to take a little bit of a trip down memory lane, just because I've been feeling a little bit nostalgic about the Rose Doll show, and I don't know, just kind of like a feeling of just, you know, kind of definitely sadness that the show got canceled this year. But I am very hopeful that we're all going to be able to go in 2022. So that'll be great. And, you know, we rescheduled our Hawaii trip for June. And I think by then, hopefully our entire, all the adults in our travel party will be vaccinated. So I think it'll be okay to go, but I'm a little bit nervous about doing the flights and doing like, we'll probably have to do COVID testing beforehand, and I'm just trying to figure out like how to navigate that, especially with the kids. See if I can find like a saliva test and having to get the results quickly. So that all stresses me out a little bit thinking about that. But anyway, but yeah, I was just kind of thinking a little bit about, you know, I got my refund back for, you know, the different tickets for the different events for the show. And, yeah, and you know, it's just hard, you guys. Like, I think we're all disappointed about, you know, about that getting canceled. And I feel like for me too, like I tend to go through these phases where I'm just like I have a hard time, like, motivating myself about the hobby, because like I just kind of am into it to varying degrees throughout the year. And then whenever I go to the show, like it really reignites my passion for the hobby. Like I don't know, just being around other collectors, being around the artists, taking a class, like all of that stuff just really kind of, I don't know, brings it back. Okay, this is so cute on her. I mean, it is a little long. It's meant to be a little bit more rompery, but I think this fits her really great. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Hold on, let me pick her up. She's adorable. Oh my gosh. Hello, sweetheart. Oh my gosh, so cute. There's a period of time where whenever I saw like a really cute Asian reborn or silicone, I felt compelled to get it. I've kind of like finally like reined myself in, because I have like portrait babies of myself, my kids. I have Angie, I have Savvy. Like I have such a big collection. Like I'm just kind of, yeah, I made a video about that recently, but I've been reining myself in a little bit. So haven't been purchasing new dolls, and just trying to enjoy what I have, and just trying to be, you know, wise about how I spend my money right now. So anyway, but yes, okay, let me tell you guys the story of how I got Angie. And some of you guys may have forgotten too, because it's been a while. So speaking of the Rose Doll, so I got her at the Rose Doll show, and I believe this was in oh my gosh, you guys, I'm getting my dates totally mixed up. I think this was in 2018. Yes, I'm pretty sure this was 2018, because 2017 was my first Rose Doll show. And I don't think I really got, I don't remember really getting a new baby at that show, except for the one that I painted, and then the one that Audrey took home. But I got like Susan's bassinet bag and things like that. So I don't think the first year I got any dolls. The second year I got Angie, and I also got my my Ella by Jenny Lee, who is my Mia. And so I think I got those two babies that year. And then my third year, which is 2019, I got I got my cuddle baby Cece. And then and I think that was the year I also picked up my my little Lily Lou, who I am overdue to do a video with. So she was the one I got from Susan Gibbs. I think that was that same year. It's honestly all kind of a blur. And then 2020 was canceled. 2021 is canceled. So, oh my gosh, next year, by the time we all see each other again, it'll have been 3 years since we had the last Rose Doll show. I know a lot of the ladies are going to the Kansas Doll show this year. I'm not planning to, just no offense, it's just because it's Kansas. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. There's just I just don't know if I'm feeling like super adventurous this year to like to go to kind of a new city and things like that. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna skip this one, but and then just kind of see what my friends thought of it. But anyway, so okay, so the year, so when I got her, and this was not as simple as you would think. If I got her at the doll show, like I saw her, she was at an artist's table, and then I just purchased her. That's definitely not how it happened. So she was actually a giveaway baby. Okay, she was a baby that was to be given away. I think it was at the baby shower. And so during the show, like, or before the show, like kind of throughout the doll show, they show all the babies that are going to be given away kind of towards the beginning. And I looked at all of the babies and I was like, oh my gosh, when I saw her, I just like fell in love. And I was like, oh my gosh, please, 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 please let me win her. Okay. Like I just really, really wanted to win her. But like these drawings, like what are the chances, right, that you're going to win this baby? Like probably almost none, essentially, because there's so many ladies. It's like hundreds of people, so for them to draw your name would be just a real like crazy lucky coincidence. So I was just like, I was just hoping that my name might be called, but she was the only doll out of all the babies that I like really wanted. And by the way, it wasn't just when I saw her at the show. Bountiful Baby would send these emails and basically show like, videos of some of the dolls that were going to be a giveaway. And the artist would basically send the baby with like a full box opening. And then they basically do these box openings on video and then they post them. And so when they opened up Angie, when I saw her, I was like, oh my gosh, she is adorable. So I already was like in love with her from when I saw her on the video. And then when I saw her at the show, I was, I was just like even more smitten in person. So, so anyway, but I was just like already in my mind, like trying not to like be attached, just because like the chances are I'm not going to win her, right? And the person who wins her is probably going to like want to keep her. I mean, look at her, right? So then what ended up happening is they have the drawing at the baby shower, and one of my friends in the doll community, one of my friends who like I always hang out with her, and like there's a bunch of ladies like we always hang out every year, and she ended up winning Angie like in the giveaway. And she is actually more of a silicone collector. So I think she was like, oh my gosh, yeah, she's super cute, but she's not really like a Reborn collector. And so I kind of said to her when she won her, I said, hey, if you ever decide to part with this baby, just, could you let me know? Like, because I would love to purchase her from you, if you ever decide to part with her. But, and congrats and enjoy her. So I just planted that seed. And by the way, that's a really good way to do it, guys. If you have a collector whose doll that you really like, just to kind of plant that seed. I know a lot of you guys have probably done that with a lot of the dolls in my collection, but I don't have a like running lists or anything like that. And so don't get mad if I sell a doll in the future and I don't remember who wanted her, unless it was like one of my good friends where I might remember, like, otherwise I might just have to make a video and then it's a little bit first come first serve, or whoever kind of has is a little bit more known to me, either myself or in the community. I know that's I know that I know that's like a tough way to do it, but like, I think everybody has to be comfortable with the transaction. So anyway, so I had like just planted that seed, and then so like a few days go by, and then we're kind of towards the end of the show. It might have been like the last night. And so my friend like approaches me and she says like, hey, did you, were you still interested in purchasing her? And I was like, yes, totally. And I think she almost felt bad, like charging me just because, she got the doll for free, but she was saying like when she was at the show, she saw two reborns that were like, more of a budget price that she would love to gift to these two little girls in her life. Um, her thought was, if she sold the doll to me, then she could use the proceeds to purchase those two babies and then give those away. So then it's kind of still passing it on. It's not like she's like just making some big profit off of the baby. And if she did it, like, I wouldn't care. It's fine. Like, for me, I just wanted this doll. Um, so anyway, so yeah, like, and then we had to kind of figure out pricing, and I had literally just bought another one of Samantha Rose-Harker's dolls, who's my Zoe, the Zuri Realborn Asleep. So we just kind of picked what felt like a fair price, and kind of based on, like, just, it was maybe a little bit on the lower end of the range where her dolls sell for, but we felt that, felt fair, right? And a good deal for me and a good deal for my friend. So I ended up buying her, and that's that's kind of how I acquired Angie. So she's and by the way, Samantha, what she's really, really well known for is how she paints hair. So she does a beautiful job, like, it's just like really realistic painting. It's just so gorgeous. So anyhow, but yes, this is how I bought this baby, and she's just adorable, and I love her, and I'm so lucky to have her in my collection. So yeah, when I think about that story, and just like, there are so many ways that this doll should not be in my collection. It very easily, another lady could have won her, or a lady, or it could have even been one of my friends who won her and wanted to keep her, right? Because she's an amazing baby. But I was just so fortunate that my friend was willing to sell her to me, and so thank you, thank you, thank you again if you're watching this. And you see, like, that's like, those are just some of, like, the awesome memories I have of the show, and the things that are just, like, so special. And, like, oh yeah, and, like, let's not forget, like, the last show, my good friend Emily, like, getting her dream baby, like her Charlotte, and getting to pick her up, from the artist, and, like, how special that was. She's one of the Charlotte prototypes. So just like that story, and, like, kind of catching, like, the surprise, on her face, like, that was just so incredibly special too. So yeah, these shows, like, there's so many good memories, and I'm looking forward to next year. And I just wanted to reminisce a little bit and share Angie's story for those of you guys who were not familiar with it, and I hope you enjoyed it. And Angie and I are going to say goodbye, and we will see you guys next time. Have a great day.